Well, I hope all of you are as well as can be. And I just want to start by thanking all of you that are taking self-isolation measures seriously. I know that this is a really tough time for so many people around the world. I want to talk to you about a particular issue that I'm having with regard to my ability to represent my constituents. And that's that, as you know, the House of Commons is on it's been suspended given the unprecedented situation of COVID-19. And I will say, I've gotten a lot of work done on behalf of my community over the last 3 weeks via teleconference or video conference. I've had countless meetings, not just with my constituents, but with numerous industry groups, not-for-profit groups, groups in my community. And what I'm wondering, and I wondered several weeks ago, is why can't we do the same thing with standing committees in the House of Commons? Why can't we be meeting via video conference? This technology has existed for a long time and many people are using it. We've already used video conferencing technology in our standing committee. So for those of you who don't know what a standing committee is in the House of Commons, it's a group, a group of members of Parliament that are appointed to be on there, and they have responsibilities like reviewing bills, questioning ministers on spending, looking at studies and giving recommendations to the government on how to proceed. They're a very important part of the parliamentary function, and they're not meeting right now. So I wrote a letter to the chair of our committee, of the industry committee, and I said, I actually did a major precedent review. I looked through all of the standing orders. These are the rules of the House of Commons, and I gave reasons on why we should be able to sit via video conference, how we could do that. And the response that I got back was actually cited a footnote from a meeting in 2005, that's 15 years ago, where somebody attended via video conference, and I don't know, it was just the most ridiculous excuse. Look, I'm going to be very blunt with you. I need to be able to represent my constituents in the role that they elected me to do so in a time of crisis. And we have the technology to do that, and that is through video conferencing. The reason why I want my standing committee on industry to meet right now is because I am getting inundated, and rightly so, with calls from industry associations, small business groups that want me to question the minister on the efficacy and scope of programs that have been put forward by the government. They want me to scrutinize this, to ask if there's better ways, or if they have suggestions on how to fix it, to put that formally forward to the government. This isn't about partisanship at this point in time. It's about me taking the concerns of each and every one of you to a parliamentary setting and ensuring that there's parliamentary oversight of that. And that's actually a sacred and necessary part of our democracy. And just because we're in the middle of a pandemic, it doesn't mean that democracy and our parliamentary oversight needs to shut down. And yes, we need to abide by social distancing rules, and we're a big country, and air travel is an issue and all of that stuff right now. But I'm coming to you via video conference right now. I'm talking to you as my constituents over a telephone. So why can't we do that with our parliamentary committee? It's actually my privilege as a parliamentarian, my right as an elected official who represents close to 120,000 people in our country to be able to do those things. So I need each and every one of you to share this video and to, again, not look at this from a partisan perspective, but just say, like, our House of Commons standing committees, at a very least, should be meeting right now. The other thing that I want to do very quickly is, many of you, outside of having a very tough situation right now where you're trying to make ends meet, you're also asking this question: where do we go from here? How do we get out of this? We can't sit in our houses for another year. We can't just completely shut the economy down. And you're right. I came to you with suggestions on how we could move forward. Looking at the medium term being between now and when our society has therapeutics, a vaccine, if that's possible, herd immunity, or some combination thereof. How do we move beyond mass isolation measures as the only way to combat this vaccine? That is something that a parliamentary committee could be tasked with looking at. In fact, I think it's going to take every parliamentary committee working together in concert in like a wartime effort to answer that question. I have some ideas. There's some best practice from around the world. There's physicians who have ideas. There's researchers who have ideas. You have ideas. Industry groups have ideas. We should be taking that and putting together a concrete plan, not 3 or 4 months from now, right now, today. Because I, as a parliamentarian, have to answer that question for you. And then I have to question the government in terms of its ability to implement. That's my job. That's why you guys elected me. And right now I feel like I can't and I don't have the ability to do my job. And that is a question of parliamentary privilege. There is no reason, zero reason, why we can't meet over a video conferencing service on questions of security. Guess what? If a foreign government wants to listen to our parliamentary committees, they're already public. If we were sitting in parliament, they could show up in that room or they could watch on CPAC. So it's not a big deal. Translation, that is eminently doable as well. You could call into you know what, we could have a video conference going on my computer and I could have a phone line with an earplug plugged in to a translator. Like, this is completely doable. We have the capacity to do this. When we're looking at the fact that the entire world is trying to come up with a vaccine to COVID-19, the fastest developed vaccine in the history of our species, figuring out how to meet over a teleconference or a video conference is not even in the same universe of things to be able to do. So I'm actually, this is appeal to my Liberal colleagues, and I want to give credit to my NDP and Bloc colleagues that are on the Standing Committee on Industry. They are 100% behind this. They are ready to work. They want to meet and they want to talk about this in a constructive way. So this is me begging my Liberal colleagues, you have a duty to your constituents as well. This isn't just me. Everybody that you represent wants the same answer to the question that I just asked. And we should be working together across party lines, can even do it in our living rooms like I'm talking to my constituents right now. And we need to do that this week. So guys, I have been working hard on this. I have been trying to get a way forward so that we can do the business of government. Raise your voice, share this video, make sure that people understand that there's a willingness to do this, but we're being told like 2005 as an example of why things can't move forward, and that is ridiculous. We shouldn't adapt, parliamentarians shouldn't have to adapt to the situation that we're in terms of just saying no. Parliament should be able to just use the technology that we have in hand, adapt, and make sure that our business is carried forward. I will be coming to you today with many other updates. I know many of you guys are going to have questions on how to apply for the emergency benefit. If you're a constituent of mine and are having problems with that, please phone my office. We are ready. We have been doing casework all week. We are here to help you. But I've got to jump on a bunch of video conferences with industry groups and trying to address some of the issues that are coming up. If you guys want to see what I have been working on and my accomplishments in terms of, even without Parliament meeting, being able to get the government to move on certain issues, you can look on my website. We're tracking my accomplishments on there so that you can see that I'm actually working hard and trying to get some problems solved despite the situation. Thank you all again for working together to help us beat this crisis. And I'm going to keep working hard for you. Have a great day.